are in Hermanus Beach. Let me show you our view and give you like a little room to it. It's pretty cute. Right now I'm standing on the balcony and we have a little bit of a sea view. Here's the men's. And then here's the stunning, gorgeous room. We have the pool here on the side. So cute, so nice. And then just a little coffee station over here, and the bathroom is pretty epic as well. Hi! The shower has these little tiles inside. Very cute. Very, very cute. Ever since we checked in, I have just been planted here on the laptop because I started helping my sister with a side hustle that she was running, and now it's kind of our side hustle that we are running. And your business has been booming for the last like 24 hours, so we are just like trying to get everything under control. JC, on the other hand, was watching the rugby, and now the clouds started rolling in. And it actually got a little bit chilly. It is currently 6 o'clock. We have dinner reservations at 7:30. So I have like another hour and a half to push, and I don't know if I'm going to change it for dinner. I think I might not be dressed warm enough because the clouds, they are coming. But yeah, this is where I'm at. I had a switch and a coffee in the meantime, but just like securing the bag, you know. Girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Okay, standing up for the first time in a few hours, only to start getting ready for dinner. This is currently what it's looking like outside, and I already saw a whale splashing over there earlier this afternoon. I'm trying to decide if it is cold or not. I think maybe closed-toe shoes, like sneakers, instead of the sandals that I was wearing, and maybe just like a long sleeve under this would be fine. We just finished dinner. You can barely see us, but we are taking a little walk like next to the ocean and just enjoying the small town. We have decided now that we are doing like a morning walk.
I don't need the champagne. You feel like a vacation. I don't care what they say. You make me feel like I just got paid. Like I'm sipping rosé. I love the way that you taste, baby. I feel like I'm living luxury. I love the way that you're touching me. I feel like I'm living luxury. I'm living luxury. I feel like
We wouldn't be us if we didn't get up a little earlier this morning to explore the town on a little morning walk. We are currently heading back to the hotel for breakfast, and we saw a whale. We think. We're pretty sure.
Sé que nos peleamos, que muchos somos los culpables. Estamos cansados, ya no hay mal que por el bien se aguante. No para de buscar sin poder encontrar otro hombre que a mí me reemplace. Yo tampoco encuentro quien a ti.
I am so happy that we went out this morning because the weather took a bit of a turn, and now it is literally cloudy and rainy outside. We are not like the earliest risers, so when taking trips lately, we have been trying to just get up earlier so that we don't like waste time on our trips and still get to do stuff. So this morning we did wake up a little earlier to go on that walk, and I'm so happy that we did because the weather was incredible this morning. I actually think that I got a little bit of a sunburn this morning, to be honest. But yeah, I'm so grateful for that because now it's a little bit gloomy and stuff, and And if you had only woken up now, it would have actually felt like a bad day. Whereas now we had some sunshine this morning, we already did something, so it doesn't feel too bad. However, we are on our way out right now, so our main activity that we want to do while we are here is, since it's whale season, we want to go out on like, is that not going to stop? We want to go out on like a whale watching cruise. So this morning at 9, it was so beautiful that we thought we'll do the 12 o'clock cruise, and then the weather just took a turn, and luckily it's not like a downpouring, but there is a little bit of a drizzle. So my vibe for the day is going to be like comfy cozy. Okay, but we are going to go down to the harbour right now because we checked the weather and it seems as though Tuesday morning is going to be like the best time for us to do the whale watching, and then it's actually going to be like a close call because we also leave on Tuesday, so we have to check out here and then oh my gosh. So we have to check out here on Tuesday, and then go do the whale tour at 9, and then after that come back and have breakfast, and then make our way home to Azefontein again. So that's what we are going to do right now. We are about to go to the harbour to just see what kind of boats they have. There are 3 companies that do the whale cruises, and we have like our top pick. So we're just going to see if they have availability for us on Tuesday morning. And so we're going to book that, and then for the rest of the day, I actually don't know what we're going to do. JC does want to watch the rugby a little later. I think he said it's on at 3 o'clock. So whatever we do, we probably just have to be back by 3 for him to watch it. And then while he's watching it, I'm probably just going to be working on the little side hustle again. Love the way that the calls played out, and I'm hoping that the rain doesn't mess it up too much. Sure, gonna head out now. Hopefully we get a booking for Tuesday. Let's cross our fingers, hold our thumbs, do whatever we're gonna do, and I'll let you know. So I have a little bit of an update for you. We went to the harbour. We were like, oh, we'd like to make a booking for Tuesday morning. Guess what? They didn't have a single availability for 4 people until next week Sunday, and we are leaving on Tuesday, so that's definitely not going to work. But they did have a cancellation for just the right amount of people to squeeze us in at 3 o'clock this afternoon. So we are going whale watching, and I am so excited for that. Now, the thing with going out on the boat is that, number one, you do want to look cute, so definitely going to change the outfit. But something that I have learned in my recent experience of going on boat cruises is that it is always cold. Like, the dresses never work, the tiny tops and the crop tops, they never work because it's flippin' freezing. Luckily the weather, the rain did dry up. It's a little bit, what's bewolkt nou weer in Engels? Cloudy. It's still a little bit cloudy outside, but I actually think that it's gonna be fine. But dressing boat cruise appropriately is a talent, I swear, because usually I'm super cold on them, and then I regret the outfit choices that I normally make. So hopefully this time I'm gonna finesse something that actually works. I am going to do these beige pants from Cotton On, and then just a normal black long sleeve at the top. We are going for basic, but we are still going to put together. Okay, so far this is the fit. I am going to add this belt just to cinch my waist a little bit. There we go. And then to keep up with like the warm theme, I am going to be wearing boots so that the air just doesn't come into my pants as much. Okay, the boots are on, and now I'm just going to suck on throat lozenges while I do just the teeniest tiny bit of makeup. My throat has been hurting for days, but I don't feel like fluish or sinusy. Just my throat has been killing me. But yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, littlest bit of makeup is applied. And now, again, the key to going on a boat cruise is warmth. So, if I get cooler, and I'm probably going to, because you're on the water, it's windy, trust me on this, the crop tops don't work, your dresses don't work, please take it from me. So, I'm gonna wear this black bomber jacket because it is super warm and I think it matches the outfit pretty well, and I think that this is cute. I am going to report back to you though, because hopefully this time I get my own boating outfit right, because as of yet I've been freezing every time. So I'm gonna get back to you, okay? But I'll see you on the whale cruise.
We are going to concentrate on the southern right whale today, which is the whale that is synonymous to Hermanus, guys. For about 6 months of the year, us as locals, we peer out at the oceans, waiting for these gentle giants to come back into our waters. Well, guys, they really are giants of the ocean, these southern right whales. I've got a fast model of a southern right whale here, just to start giving you guys the appreciation of the size of these animals. And guys, they can get up to 18 meters in length. Now bear in mind, when we're on our big boat over there, our boat is exactly 18 meters in length, guys. And they can get up to a whopping 60,000 kilograms in weight. And they come into our bay between June and the end of November. And they come into our area to mate, as well as to give birth to their young. And ultimately just to relax as well. Now guys, quite amazingly, these southern right whales have got no food in our waters here at all. So for the 5 or 6 months of the year while they're down here, they do not eat at all. And that is where they go for the other 6 months of the year. They will migrate south from here to the sub-Antarctic waters, about 2,000 to 3,000 kilometers south from here. And that is actually where they do their main feeding now. They live a bit of a life of what we call feast and famine, which means when they're down in their feeding grounds, they'll get themselves nice and fattened up for their holiday time up here in Hermanus. Now, they only live off their fat reserves alone for about 5 or 6 months of the year. Now, it's quite remarkable what these animals can actually achieve. Now, even more remarkable, guys, a mom coming to give birth to her young calf here in our waters. Now, the baby will drink milk from mom, as they are mammals. Now, guys, mom can lose up to 40% of her body weight before actually returning back down to her feeding grounds. So even more remarkable what the ladies can do, right? I wanted to bring this out on that feeding thing I'm talking about now. Anybody ever seen anything like this? Know what it could be? It's not a palm tree, by the way. There was at least 2 in the group that wanted to say palm tree, I bet you. Now guys, for the lack of a better term, what I'm holding in my hand over here is a whale tooth, ladies and gentlemen. The real name for this is a baleen plate. And this is a real baleen plate, guys. This comes out of the mouth of a southern right whale. And these baleen plates, they hang from the top jaw of these southern right whales. And they hang stacked quite tightly together like the pages of a book. And they're known as skimmer feeders or filter feeders. And when they're down in their feeding grounds, they'll open their large cavernal mouths with these plates hanging down almost like a curtain. And they will trawl through the water. The water will rush through these plates. And their favorite food gets caught up on these little hairs we see on the one side over here. Now, some of the biggest animals in the world eat some of the smallest animals in the world. Does anybody have any idea what they eat? Plankton, as well as krill and copepods, guys. And they can eat about 1,500 kilograms or 1.5 tons of this food per day when they're down in their feeding grounds.
I just took a nauseating pill because I don't know if you can tell, but this we are definitely rocking. The operator told us like we are so lucky, the ocean is so still today. This is like the bumpiest ride we've ever been on.
15 minutes later.
We had to move to the downstairs of the boat, and I wanted to tell you here, but I was so sick to talk. My head was feeling dizzy. Both me and Jaycee were starting to get like nauseous. We just had to keep our eyes on the horizon. We literally could not stand up for the life of us. I don't know if you can see how this boat is rocking, but it was so hectic. I was just feeling super bummed out about it because I was so excited for this cruise, but at this point I just wanted it to end. The people working the boat told us that if we move downstairs it's going to be less empty, and I can confirm that that was in fact a lie. It was so bad, but we just at this point could not stand up to go back again because we knew we were going to be sick. JC was laying next to me.
Oh, that youngster looking like he's going for another bit of a dive there. Well, that youngster went for another dive. As these little swells push through, they like to use the back of the swell for a breaching launch pad. Let's watch the back of the swell.
Good morning. Can you tell that it is a little windy? So I'm just having a quick morning coffee, and the goal is to get a little bit of work done before starting the day. We just had breakfast and I'm having my second smoothie again. This is so nice. It has like the beetroot base, but it's also super creamy or whatever. I don't know if they make it with yogurt. So good. It is our last full day in Hermanus, and our goal for the day is to just explore the town for a little bit. So we had breakfast this morning, then we just spent some time in the hotel. It's a really nice hotel, and then now we're about to just like walk everywhere where we wanted to go. Yesterday after the boat trip we just felt so sick. Even last night while we were in bed, both of us were like still feeling that motion of eating the waves and everything. We were just violently unwell yesterday, and that was like the first time that that ever happened to us when on a boat cruise. We've done dozens of these, and yeah, I don't know, the Cape Town ocean is just something else because that was unreal. We nearly died. Anyway, we are off to explore, and if we find something cute, you bet I'll show you. So the thing about contact lenses, I don't know if you can see my tears, but as soon as like the wind hits your lenses, I just start tearing up. And then everyone always wants to know like what's wrong with me, and they think I'm sad when in reality it's just my lenses.
Happy tears.
I need to get it fixed. I need like laser or something. Okay, we've been walking for like 10-15 minutes, and our first stop is going to be Ficks. Has just straight up convinced us non-drinkers to have full-on alcoholic cocktails, and we walked here. So we'll check back with you soon. Okay, we got our drinks. Cheers.
Yes.
Tastes really well, but this is why I enjoy virgin cocktails, because like alcohol just ruins the taste of it. Hoe proe jy nou?
Not bad. Jy het goed pizza sleep like this.
Ooh. That's nice.
If we do the same always, remember days like a day when we say
The cocktails hit us so hard. I'm doing like the weirdest things. I'm literally interrupting other people's voice notes. That's crazy. So we are at this little pizza shop drinking strictly water, just getting our tummies full. We just love this little spot and this town because it feels as though you're part of society, but it is so chilled, and it has like the cutest little stores and the cutest little street. I don't know, we just love Hermanus for like the towny feels that it has. Like it's like an established town. It's not like primitive, but it's like very towny. You have that towny feel of it. You say hi to people when you pass them on the streets. When you're like walking the little walkways, you say good morning to everyone, and we just love that. We love that. Very cute. Very nice trip. Same, dude. Same. This is so random. Look, I mean, this is just like the cutest thing, right? Little coffee shops, and here's another little bookstore, bakery. It's very towny. I love this. And now we got a little ice cream, and you scream ice cream. I got the salt caramel and basic vanilla over here as always. But mine's very sweet though. I hope I'm going to finish it. I had like a little taste of it. It was so sweet. I am enjoying my little ice cream on the balcony. Might even spot some whales, you know. Today's pretty perfect. I like this towny thing, like walking everywhere, experience something here, having drinks here, eating something else here, dessert someplace else. I am having such a good day. It's such a good day. How's your day? I am side hustling again. Chase is watching the replay of the rugby because that's when we went on the boat yesterday. He couldn't watch it. So he's watching it now, and then we are going to go to dinner pretty soon. For our last morning, I really wanted to get up a little earlier, like we did on the first morning, and then go to this cute coffee shop that I found and get like takeaway coffees and take it with us on a walk. But woke up this morning and like the wind, that was the situation. So we did, however, not do that. At some point I just realized that it's just going to be a bigger struggle. Our ears are just going to be hurting from the wind. It's just going to be so uncomfortable. So we just laid a little longer and cuddled a bit, which was nice as well. I wanted to do a little bit of a trip recap. Everything just worked out super perfectly. If you can remember earlier in the video, I said that when we wanted to do like the boat trip, our plan was to do it this morning, which was the Tuesday morning before we left. And not only that we feel so sick on the trip that driving 3 hours back from that would have just been awful with the motion sickness and all of that, but also the wind is just like so terrible. So having done that on Sunday and having there be a cancellation for us to join in on that was just perfect. And having had yesterday the entire day to just explore the town a little bit and just like fall in love with this place and go to many different spots for like drinks here and dessert there and whatever, that was also just incredible and will remain like literally one of my favorite days ever. It was so good. I hope that you can hear me because I'm literally sitting inside and this is what the wind is like. It is crazy. I'm so thankful that we are not on a boat right now because I can imagine that it's just so much worse being on it while it's this windy. I cannot imagine. We're currently checking out and headed out the door, then going for breakfast. As you can see, Jaycee's the bag man, as he should be. But we are going to head down to breakfast and then start our journey back to Fontaine. But the last thing that I wanted to mention about Hermanus and why it should be on your list of places to visit is not only for the small towny feel and greeting strangers on the walkways and saying good morning to everyone and helping strange families with their family pictures in this beautiful landscape and not having mountains and oceans and whales, but the food here is some of the best food that we have ever had in the Western Cape, and for that reason alone Hermanus should be one of your places to visit because the food absolutely exquisite and literally it is definitely worth experiencing. All in all, this was a pretty perfect trip. I'm so happy that we got to experience this part of the world. The days were just perfectly aligned. Everything happened as it should be. While I am still pretty bummed about being sick on the boat trip and kind of that dampening my excitement of going to see the whales, I think we still ended up choosing the perfect day for that. So all in all, really a full circle trip. It was absolutely incredible. Thank you for joining me on this vlog, and if you like seeing travel content like this, we definitely have more coming. We are 1000% back in our travel era, and I can't wait to share more places and more spaces with you. Subscribe to my channel and I'll see you on the next video. If you enjoyed watching this, you will definitely enjoy our Hoedspruit trip, which was another epic trip that we did recently, and you can watch the video right here.